it goes without saying that we're blessed as footballers, or ex-has-beens, if you like, in the sense that we can actually make a difference. Because for some reason people will listen to us, and they will certainly listen to the present day players, the stars that Mark has mentioned, and David Luiz in particular, who's been so seriously involved, and Frank Lampard as well, Ramirez, etc., etc., and hopefully more as we approach the World Cup itself. People will listen to footballers. They have the capabilities of, I suppose, appealing to the media. They can get messages out there that perhaps other people cannot do. And it's great that most footballers are aware of that and are willing and more than delighted actually to take part and be able to get their voice and help get messages. This message in particular, I think, is hugely important. As we saw in that film, as we saw on many other occasions, this has become a global issue. It's not just necessarily one about the World Cup, of course. It's not just one about Brazil. It's a global issue. But I think by making a concerted effort to do something about it during something as important, as global, as huge as the World Cup, then hopefully going on into the future we can start making a difference. It's tragic what these young people have to go to. And thank heavens none of us here are in that kind of situation. It's unimaginable to know what would motivate parents, for example, to do such things. But we're not in a position to judge. We're just in a position to try and comprehend and try and help. And ultimately, that's what we're going to try and do. As Sarah so eloquently said, we're going to get the message out there to all sorts of different ways. It's great that the airlines are getting involved. We can put the message on the airplanes, hopefully in the stadia during the World Cup. And I think the only way we really can make a difference, because it's hugely problematical to stop it altogether, of course, at source. But if we can make the people travelling there to the World Cup, hundreds of thousands of them from all sorts of different places, and a lot from here, if we can make them aware of the dangers, not just the dangers for these poor children and what they have to be, what they're put through, forced to be put through, but also the dangers for them, that it's illegal to pay for sex with someone 17 years and under. They could end up in big trouble. They could end up in prison. And try and get people to report when they see such things to, was it 100, call 100. So there's all sorts of things that we can do, and by making everyone aware of it, it might just make some difference. And if we can make just a little difference, that's going a long way towards making the world and making Brazil a better place to be during next summer. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a wonderful, I feel privileged to be able to be involved in this campaign, and hopefully it's a penalty will make a real difference. And thank you all as well for coming along and giving your time, and the most publicity you can give us, the better, and you too can make a difference. So thank you.